What's up, YouTube? I'm going to do a quick review test on the Anfibio multi. It's actually my second time doing a review. The last two reviews earlier didn't record for some reason, so I went 20 minutes each for nothing, basically. Anyways, real simple, on and off. Now, if you first get your detector, you want to hold the settings and options in if you're here in the US. That will give you inches with the pinpointer instead of centimeters. So you just hold settings, options in at the same time, and hold the power button in. Which I already got mine set up to that. Anyways, I got a lot of EMI out here up front. But anyways, just want to go over the tones with you. Gen Delta, it's pretty neat. It's all metal motion mode. Basically, it will discriminate iron out that's shallow enough. So shallow iron, it will discriminate it and give you iron buzz. Now deeper tones, it's going to give you the same tone as all metal would. And you got two tone, gain is 1 to 99. Three tone, gain is 1 to 89 is fast. For recovery speed, it's fast, and 90 and up is for a little more deeper, a little less fast, but it's still pretty quick. And then you got four tone, which is one of the deeper modes on this machine. I think it's the deepest mode in my opinion. And you got 5 tone, 99 tone, of course, gives you, a different sound for each tone up to 99. You got beach, and then you got deep. Now the deep mode on this is really nice. Usually at parks and stuff, you can hunt with it at 70, 80, and it'll be pretty quiet for you. But it's fast enough to actually be usable. It's not too slow to where you have to constantly, just be a creep. My Makro Racer 2, its deep mode is just really slow. And you got catch, which is like basically an all metal mode, but it's motionless, so it's basically a static all metal, as you can see. And then over here you got your gain, disc, notch. Now tone volumes and stuff like that. Let me go back over here to 3 tone. Notch volume, tone volumes. You can really make them work out in your favor. It can really help out on a lot of stuff. My tone volume and iron, I usually keep it 1 or 2. ISAT, I always keep it at 0 most of the time. I'll explain ISAT, that's in a different video. Frequency, of course, I usually do 14, 20 if I'm in heavy iron. And then ID depth here, 1N is the factory depth. Basically, it's going to give you good ID kind of in the middle on deep targets and shallow targets. And then you got high, which is going to give you ID on the very deepest of targets that barely hits it. It's going to give you a number. Excuse me. But it's not as accurate as, say, 1N. And then you got low, which is going to give you more accurate ID, but not as much depth of an ID, if that makes sense. I usually keep mine on 1N or run it in high if I'm running 3 tone at 89 gain for fast. Tracking, of course, and then frequency shift. I don't use it as much. This is normally a quiet machine for me. It's pretty no different than my T2 or Equinox. It stays pretty quiet most of the time. Then you got your ground balance here. Just want to pump the coil till it beeps 2 or 3 times, and then always hit the pinpoint button to exit out and go to the main screen. As far as user friendly, this is a really easy machine to set up. You can actually just set it up and go. I mean, basically you could turn it on, put it in 3 tone, change the gain, ground balance, and you're off. If you're not used to Nokta macro detectors, this is probably going to seem like an overwhelming machine with all the settings and stuff, but it's really not. All the settings are right here in front of you, and you can basically go through them. There's no sub menus or anything like that, so it's a very easy machine to work. And we'll move to the test garden now. Alright guys, so we're moving along to the test garden. Right now I'm in 3 tone, and I'm going to run the gain at 99. And it's pretty quiet right now, so it just kind of goes to show you it's not that loud of a machine. Of course 4 tone and 2 tone and stuff will give you a little more chattiness, but usually when you're in a park or in a field or whatever, it's quiet as a mouse. Alright, so we'll just do 99. And here's a little iron test. This is at long nail with the the dime at the end of it. Alright, it's pulling it out. Here's another hard iron test. There's a dime or a penny in here, and there's probably 7 or 8 nails in there. I don't know if you guys can hear my iron. I got it turned down a little bit so it doesn't mask the signal. I turned it up to tube. That's pretty good. It's pulling that out. And over here I got these 3 holes here, here, and there. And basically there's probably about 4 to 6 nails in each one of these, or these 2 right here. It's a silver dime, silver quarter. All 3 of them are at 6 inches, and these are old square nails, and this one right here has a down the barrel in it. Okay, it's pulling it out pretty good. I don't have enough time to try to circle it. Pulling it out. If you keep circling it, you can get a lock on it. But also you got EUD. It's kind of a double-edged sword. I don't really use it that much. It can fall some iron and nails and stuff like that. It can give you a chirp that mixes in with your good signal, and it kind of just jumbles the signal a little bit. So I just keep it off. And then that's a quarter that is basically surrounded by iron. Right, over here we got, here's a 13-inch quarter. Clear as day, and nice ID. And right here we got two long nails, 2 rusty long nails with a quarter in the center. And usually you can get better results on these tests if I'm in 20 kilohertz, but right now I'm in 14. And let's see what we got here. Here's a Civil War bullet down 14 inches. Clear as day, pretty good ID. And here we got a 8-inch dime. No, I'm sorry, I think it's maybe an 8-inch quarter actually. Alright, and over here we got an 8-inch silver dime. Right there. And this hole is kind of contaminated with some iron. Okay, there's a 6-inch quarter. No problem. Right here is an 8-inch nickel. Let's see the ID on this. An ID of a nickel is 30 on this. See some 29s and 30s. That's actually really good for a nickel at depth. Now the Equinox is king of that, of nickels, definitely. Alright, let's see, what else do we got? Right over here is bottle caps. It's giving me just below zinc, so I probably wouldn't dig it. It's just a number below zinc, so I may dig it. Definitely wouldn't dig that one. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Well, that is a 6-inch copper penny. Nice and smooth. I'm trying to think what else I can show you guys. Over here, and do a little bit of recovery speed. This is a 1/4 dime nickel penny. Still pretty fast. Now you can drop it to 89 gain and it'll blaze through that. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't think I have much memory left on my phone, so my final conclusion, definitely a great machine. Has very solid ID, extreme depth. It's really good in iron. I didn't think so at first because I had a bad coil, but after I got my new coil on, it seems to hold its own and perform pretty well. Simple machine to set up, so I would definitely recommend it. I'm definitely going to keep this machine and start hunting with it a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.